I know what you're thinking. Should I copy this tape illegally? Well, this is one hell of a movie, but being as that's against the law, and I just like naturally shooting people, there's a strict, serious penalty which I can enforce. Do you know what that penalty is? Well, do you, punk?
Hey, I got to know. Oh.
Hello and welcome. I'm Alistair Cook, and this is Masterpiece Theater. Tonight we present a modernized version of the 17th century Shakespeare classic, Hamlet. This contemporary play was written by two young aspiring playwrights from Peoria, Illinois, Timothy and Jimothy Gumsterbun. Tim and Jim, as known by friends, took it upon themselves to adapt what has often been called barbaric, adolescent writing to a more suitable form for human consumption in the 20th century. Hamlet is a story of revenge, a tragedy of monumental proportions. Most particularly note that the events occurring in the microcosm reflect the idealizations and corruptions of the macrocosm. The curtain rises with the introduction of the deceased, the ghost of the former king of Denmark. Through the ghost words, Hamlet, acted by the incompetent Toe Stir, learns of the destruction of his father, and therefore plans to take revenge. This forms the nucleus or core of the plot. Hamlet on the side is enduring a loving relationship with the beautiful Ophelia, played by the young actress from the sewers of Minnesota, Julia Frenzy. Join me now as we turn to Act 1, Scenes 1 through 3 of Shakespeare's Hamlet.
Hey, Val. Hey, that's my line. Show yourself. Calm down. Tis me, Bernardo. Ah, good friend. You're welcome. Yes, tis cold. Get thee to bed. For this relief, much thanks. Tis bitter cold, and I don't want to be by myself when that ghost shows up. Has it been quiet? No one around. There. It's just we, Horatio, and Marcellus. Oh, well. Okay, well, I'm gone. Bloody hell. Here tonight? I say nothing. You're welcome to stay with me and wait for him. Now, kind sir, will thou not tell us of the occurrence of yonder night? See that yonder star? Silence, friends! Tis there! Hey, tis like night fast. It fills me with fear and wonder. Quick, Horatio, speak to it. No, my heaven, I charge thee, speak. It's ticked off. Good job, you jerk. They have stuck away. Stay! Speak! Horatio, you tremble and seem pale. Well, it's just, they look so much like our king. I fear that maybe this happenstance may indicate an evil omen. Wait on the line. Our previous king, the one whose spirit has appeared to us this night, he waged battle with the king of old Norway and seized lands that were granted by the rules of war. Now his young nephew, Fortinbras, is amassing an army to seize the land, to avenge his father's death. This is why the defense here at Elsinore has been increased. Wait! There's the gun's again! Stay, Lucian! Speak! Come on, speak! Oh, I wish it would stand still. Tis here! Tis there! Tis gone. Wasn't going to speak until that first risen their rat of the throat. No, the rooster was calling for the morning. Let us not waste time. Let us talk to Hamlet now. Bloody hell. Holy shit, boys. How now, lords and ladies of the court? And now on to dealings of the day. The memory of my dear brother, King Hamlet, is still fresh in our minds. We all mourn for him, our hearts heavy with grief. This kingdom shall, however, continue to function as it always has. Therefore, our sometime sister, now queen, has taken to wife, with concurrence of all members of the council. What follows what you know. Young Fortinbras has taken an army to seek the land lost by his father to King Hamlet. I am currently sending 2 courtiers, Voltimand and Cornelius, with a letter to the King of Norway, requesting this young upstart be suppressed. How now? What's new with you, Laertes?
I wish to return to France to continue my studies. I beg of your gracious pardon.
He, my lord, by labors of petition, upon his hard will and consent, I do beseech. Do you mean by this yes? Well, giving to no personal, Hamlet. Why are you so blue? Is that so, my lord? I'm as gay as red.
No problem. The old fart never cared for fresh fruit anyway. Come on, Hamlet, face reality.
Do not speak about my father, sir. 'Twas a great man. 'Tis commendable to give these morning duties to your father for so long. But hey, Guy, 2 moons have passed. Everyone comes to father sometimes. It's been manly of you to show this impious grief in such a manner. That is all for now. Be gone. God, she's great.
Things are dreary in this world, but none such that I do possess. Were it not for the statues of God, I would not but hesitate to spill my life's blood upon this piteous earth, and let my soul wander the halls of the spirits. Oh, heaven help my soul! Why should such a heavy grief be handed down by the loss of one's father? And how could a woman, so enamored with such a great man, befell herself in matrimony with such an inferior being within the nary span of a nary 2 months?
Greetings, young friends. Love to see you well, Horatio. I've seen something which may be of great interest to you. Elaborate upon what you speak. Do not be taken aback, but I have indeed seen an image of your father. Where was it? Out upon the watchtower with Bernardo and Marcellus. When might I accost this image? By next nightfall, I should expect. You must vow to keep silence of this. But Bernardo and Marcellus already have knowledge. Then you must carry this oath unto them. I will write it upon my heart, my lord.
Bloody hell. Have I truly took bitter cold?
So bad!
What does that mean?
Aye, the king doth wake tonight and intends to party down.
It's a custom.
Oh, so bad!
Aye, marry it is. The king gathereth his drunkards and intends to partake in a case of Jack Daniels. Aye, but this form of plus of manners doth not put a beneficial image upon the kingdom of Denmark. Their virtues else.
Look, my lord, it cometh.
God be with us, be its intent wicked or charitable. Oh, it would behoove me to speak with it, great my lord, father, great Dane. Oh, what shall I do?
It beckons you to go away with it.
No way, dude! Don't go with it!
Aye, if 'twill not speak, I shall follow it. 'Twould behoove me to follow it, yes, I shall go.
Be ruled, you shall not go.
Back, I say back. I shall go with it.
Let's follow him!
Wilt thou not speak to me? Whither wilt thou not speak to me? Wilt thou not speak to me?
Boo! Do not feel sorry for me. Listen to what I have to say.
Speak, I cannot but hear.
I am thy father's spirit, imprisoned to stalk the night. I must tell you that thy father was killed by his brother.
Heavens to Murgatroyd!
Revenge this foul and most unnatural murder.
Murder?
Thy beast has killed thy father and stole thy queen. Take you, yourself, revenge on this damned villain. Do it for your honor and your father's. Adieu, adieu, remember me.
Oh yes, father. Yes, I will. I'll do it in the name of Denmark. So, Uncle, there you are. Hello, come here, my boy.
What's the scoop, my lord?
Go on, Hamlet, tell us.
No, I cannot. You will reveal it.
Not I, my
No, my lord.
Well, you must be sworn to utter secrecy.
We
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Secrecy.
There is a villain abiding in Denmark.
That, my lord, is quite obvious.
What you now know tonight, you must swear not to tell anyone. You must swear on my sword.
Swear.
There were these two peanuts, you know, and they were walking down the street, and one was assaulted.
That's great, but yes, my dear Thea, I shall miss you whilst I'm in France. And whilst I'm gone, do not direct your attention upon young Hamlet, for he's a deceivious youth. And you must be wary to protect your virtue.
Oh, yes, I accept your advice, loving brother.
Come, come, Laertes. The ship which beckons to you swiftly, you are stayed for. Why thy thoughts give no tongue, but reserve thy judgment to thy own self, be true on your voyages.
I most humbly do take my leave, my lord. Fare thee well, Thea, and remember what I have told you.
Laertes, speaking of what? Affections private unto you, so clearly that yours, your honor, up the truth.
I suppose you are speaking of his affections towards me?
Affections? Pshaw! He put down a young man in his tenders.
Oh, I suppose so.
How prodigal the soul as it is making, so much scanter in your maiden presence. Be not then better to beguile, so humbly take you leave, come your ways.
Oh, right. I shall obey, my lord.
Yes.
Can't believe that my kid would do that. Go with her friend Kirsten to another guest house somewhere in Oakland without saying where he is.
Hello. This is Act 2. What page is this on? 32. Thank you. Yes, asks Ronaldo to spy on Laertes. At the same time, Ophelia comes in and tells of the adventures he's had with Hamlet. Hamlet has had lunatic ideas and has attacked Ophelia a numerous amount of times. The king also wishes to spy on Hamlet and asks Polonius to take care of this. What is the love there between Ophelia and Hamlet, and how will they find out? Join us now for Act 2 of Hamlet.
Hello, my lord.
To him, Laertes, this money, and these notes here.
I will, my lord.
Marvelous wisely, good Renell, before your visitation upon him, to inquire of his behavior.
My lord, that was the intent.
Upon conversing with the Danskers in Paris, information by encompassment and drift of questions, as for some distant knowledge of him, my son, as Laertes' best acquaintances, a father and knowledge, and friends, impart him these questions.
Aye, very well, my lord.
That, addicted so and so, with forgeries marry, none so rank as may dishonor him. But, sir, such wanton and wild pleasures and usual slips companions to youth and liberty.
And feasting, my lord.
As drink, fence, swear, quarrel, drab, and so far gone. So by my former lecture and advice, to him, my son, God be with you. Farewell.
Good, my lord.
Observations and inclinations in yourself.
Understood. Bye.
Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Oh, my God!
How now, Ophelia? What's the matter with you?
Something terrible has happened to me!
What? Of the name of God?
Well, I'm a little shaky right now, but let me just get myself together and explain. It's kind of strange, so try to bear with me, okay? I was like sewing in my closet, and Lord Hamlet came in with his hair all messed up and underguarded and pale as his shirt and his knees knocking and with a look of horror and his manly nipples showing through a hole in his shirt. I don't know if he was mad for my love, but but he really, really scared me. He took me by the wrist, and he touched the length of his own arm, perused the length of mine, staring at me weirdly, and his head waved 3 times up and down, and then he let out a shriek, "Ah!" And he let me go, and then he struggled his way out the doors.
A very ecstasy of love, as oft any passion under heaven, that affliction upon our natures. What hard words have you gotten of late?
I did what you said, and I gave him back all his letters, and I didn't let him see me anymore.
Madness becoming of him, that which better heed and judgment, not meant to wreck is common, for the younger sort in lacking discretion. Come to the king.
How now, Rosenberg and Gildenstein?
Good lord.
You do know of Hamlet's transformation? Nothing of him resembles what it was. Since you're his old companions, I call upon you to gather to us what afflicts him dearly.
He has talked much of you. If you watch him, the king will think well of you. Do you, get my, drift?
Your wish is our command. We have but to obey you. Our services are at your feet.
Thank you, Rosenberg and gentle Gildenstein.
King, sir, I am Rosenberg.
Hey, wait, I'm Rosenberg. You were him all last week.
But last Tuesday you said that I could be him all this
But
week.
that was last Tuesday, and this is now. I'm Gildenstein, and you're Rosenberg.
That's what I said.